This should be a surprise to absolutely nobody. DJ Academics made a recent post saying Atlantic Records is under fire. Well, it's basically a tweet. So he posted about a tweet by Kirko, and it says Atlantic Records is under fire after fans discovered blatant view botting and bot comments on their artists' recent music videos. Then in quotation, has Don Toliver, Lil Uzi Vert, Roddy Rich, and A Boogie. And it also shows pictures, which I'm putting on the screen now, of Don Toliver doing fucking 8 million views in a fucking day. Like, that's insane. And then it shows there's another thing that I'm going to throw on the screen right now. And what that shows is basically a bunch of bot comments. I think that people, first of all, there's certain art, like, I think people need to understand every single artist does this. Doesn't make it right. I'm not saying it's right at all. But what I'm saying is this has been exposed a while ago and everybody knows this at this point. Every artist, and it's not even the artist specifically. Sometimes it is the artist specifically, but most of the time these labels just buy inflated views. People realize the popularity effect is huge. If somebody sees something's more popular, they're automatically going to gravitate towards it because they want to be part of, what's popular. But there's other people where it sometimes, I don't think Lil Uzi Vert is gonna need fake views. I just don't. He has like a really hot TikTok song. He doesn't need it. But a record label will be like, hey, here's 30 grand. Let's buy at least some fake comments, things like that, to inflate the views to make it maybe hop onto trending. Because the way that YouTube works, if videos get a lot of engagement the first day, it'll hop itself onto trending, #1 on trending, #1 on music, things like that. So that's like the reasoning for doing it. And I mean, sometimes it's the artist, not even the record label. I mean, look at AOKD, for example. AOKD will inflate all of his music over his. Mind you, AOKD is like a nobody. If you guys don't know him, he's a Chicago rapper. This man will go from he will view by his views to like 1 million with like 300-400 comments, and they're all of people who don't speak any English, and they're all kind of just emojis, and they're clear fake. It's pretty obvious when you can tell. Look at AOKD's videos and then compare them to anybody else's, and you'll see like there's a clear misconception here. I think that people are kind of starting to get more and more hip to what the industry is, because this is something that a couple years ago everyone where it would have been like, oh my god, but now everyone's kind of just like, yeah, whatever, like, we know this is something that's this is something that should be common sense for everybody. When Don Toliver's doing 8 million in a day, something's wrong. Lil Uzi is probably the only artist that can consistently pull 8 million in a day, like under Atlantic Records. And Youngboy was right. I mean, this man's exposing everything, so hopefully they don't do anything to Youngboy. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that this is do you guys think it's interesting, surprising to you, or is this something that you guys kind of already expected?